Mabigyan mo ko pera pang bili ng or pangkuha ng requirements.
Ka na naman. Tapos after 2 months, magre-resign ka din. Tapos maghanap ka ng ibang trabaho. Sabihin mo, hindi ka masaya.
Good evening and what's up mga kakimele. So it's me Alfie again. So still the same, no motovlog because of ECQ. But what we're gonna talk about today is a continuation of what we have talked about the last time. So last time I gave you tips on how to pass call center interview. I want to share some common and frequent call center interview questions. At least if you want to be part of the BPO industry, this should help you with it. What we're going to talk about now is how to pass your training.
Yeah!
Okay? Well, these tips aren't a sure win though. I mean, it's not really going to be sure that you're going to pass call center training if you follow this to the T, but it will definitely increase your chances of passing, your call center training. So, what are you waiting for? Yeah, what am I waiting for? Let's roll the dice. But before we get started, I just want to remind you 3 things, okay? 3 things. First is please click the like button. Second is click the subscribe button. And lastly is click the notification bell so you get notified for future videos we are gonna upload. So let's start up with number 1. So number 1 is study and listen to your trainer.
So kani siya guys, kani ibutang nini mo din nya mo ni mong buhaton. Tapos mo ni mong isulti sa imong customer. Kasabot mo?
Okay.
Nya pagkahuman kwaon to nimo siya dito, ibalhin nimo dire. Nya mo na imo ang i-submit para sa customer. Kasabot?
So it is important that you also do your own research of studying about the account you've signed up for, the behavior, the culture of the customers you're gonna deal with, and perhaps the tools that you're gonna be using. The moment you put in that headset and the moment you say thank you for calling. So my ask is, during discussions it is important that you put your focus just to the trainer into the topic being discussed. I don't really encourage you to talk to your seatmate even if it's something related to the topic. I mean, if there's something you would like to ask, then go ahead, throw the question to your trainer. That would be very important, because not that your trainer may have the answer, but you also don't disturb the people that you sit beside, either to the left or to your right. Now imagine if you guys are going to be talking to each other and you missed out on what the trainer is discussing, then both of you wouldn't know. So that's it. Just study and listen to your trainer. Second is, being proactive.
Ako sir. Ako sir ba ako?
So do not wait for someone to volunteer you do something. I mean, be eager to learn. So it is important that you be proactive, especially on practical exercises, mock calls, like tool navigation, or any activities that your trainer will lay out for all of you.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm gonna tell you. If you'd be proactive, you're also gonna, that attitude becomes contagious, and you're gonna inject that energy to your seatmates, and at the end of the day, you'll just notice that you guys are now having this healthy competition. And that's important, because when there's that healthy competition and you want to be on top of everyone else, you guys wouldn't just stop learning just to make sure that you'd be on top of everyone else. And that's going to be a pretty good team. Okay, So that's for the second one. Be proactive. Third, okay, third. Third is always practice.
Di ako sa practice week. Di ako na sa practice. Practice ko, de.
Okay. Let me think of a very good example. Michael Jordan. Okay, I'm sure you all know Michael Jordan, regardless if you don't play basketball. Like he's the GOAT, greatest of all time. The best man to ever play the game. Why do you think he got to the position where he was before, when he was still playing basketball? Well, he had that gift, but everyone knows that Michael Jordan had to practice whenever he could. Not whenever he wants to, but whenever he can. That's just the mentality of Jordan. Why he does practicing all the time, it's because he just wants to be the best.
Yeah.
The best of the best, and he would always strive. He would always bring that leadership that the team would need to have, and he just brings that to the team. And Michael Jordan is a very good example to his colleagues and his teammates, because in practice he'd show everybody that this is how you practice, and you're gonna practice hard because you're gonna learn it the hard way. And while I was relating that to basketball, same goes for our jobs. Like, we're not gonna be call center rock stars at the first day, because you have to practice. Now, you're not gonna learn the things you gotta learn as quick as you can if you don't practice hard. So, well, you may not be paid overtime, but if you could spend a bit of time listening to phone calls after your training, things like that, like just doing the extra mile. My ask is just practice and practice and practice. That's just how you can make yourself better. Okay, so again, for the third tip, practice. Fourth is follow rules. Okay,
Ayun, dili na pwede mag-cellphone sa training.
Okay. Now there are, and before you start your training, normally your trainer would set some house rules, and common rules are like no talking, no using your phones unless if it's emergency. What else? Well, be in the class on time. No over lunch, no over break. So those are simple ground rules that your training will tell you the first day of training. And while the rules are simple, to be honest, lots of trainings, violated. So if a simple rule as that, you cannot accomplish it, then how much more if we give you like complex rules, complex instructions. So follow instructions all the time. If your trainer says be back before 15 minutes, then be back on or before 15 minutes. It's not that hard to understand. So if you can't simply follow that very easy rule, how can I trust you dealing with a customer who may be having a very complex issue?
Yeah.
Right? And if a customer gives you a very complex instruction, would I be at peace as a trainer? So of course I won't be, because a simple instruction of be in the class on time, can't follow. So simple as that. Okay, so fourth tip is follow the rules. Okay, follow the instructions. Got that? Fifth, okay, the fifth one, be optimistic.
Ayun, president ka makapasangat ka. Ayun, president ka makapasangat ka.
Yeah.
Okay, now sometimes the account you've signed up for is very, very difficult. Okay, while you were a rock star from your previous company, but the moment you arrive in your new company, you're gonna suck. Okay, so just be optimistic. However, do not be overconfident. Okay, those are two different things. You know, being optimistic and overconfident, because overconfidence can kill you. It's like saying to yourself you can pass without practicing, you know, without listening, without studying. That's overconfidence. But being optimistic is saying to yourself you can do this, or I can do this, but I gotta do the things that I need to do for me to get that, for me to pass, for me to get there, right? So those are two different things, being optimistic and being overconfident. So which side do you want to be? That overconfident person or the person that's optimistic? Again, overconfidence is just about in the mind. Like, I can do it without doing the necessary things, you know, to get there. While on the other hand, being optimistic is saying to you know, to yourself that you can do it. I can do this. I can pass this. But I gotta get, you know, I gotta do these things for me to pass this. Study, be patient, listen, be proactive, and the other stuff, you know, the other good stuff, you know, that's gonna make you get there. So that's being optimistic. Because if you overthink and you keep saying to yourself you can't do it, you can do it, you cannot do it, then you really can't do it, because your mind's gonna function like as if you really can't do it. So instead of you studying, you know, you lose the what do you call this? You know, you lose this drive to study, you lose this drive to learn, listen, and when you lose all of those basic things, then it's gonna make you fail. So again, be optimistic. Now the sixth tip, which is the last tip, is just enjoy.
Okay na? Okay for
I'll relate it again to basketball, okay, because it's the sport that I love the most, okay, and then after that, motorcycling, or you know, yeah, motorcycle. But for basketball, I noticed that when you're in a game and you feel so nervous, anxious, when you're not enjoying the game, you couldn't just function the normal way you should do. And yeah, I really noticed that. And sometimes I also watch basketball superstars documentaries, and you know, one of the few things they say is just enjoy the game. And when someone enjoys the game, their natural ability comes out. So that's also my same advice to you guys. Just try to enjoy the training, regardless if the account is very difficult. No matter what happens, just enjoy it, because you know, your natural skills would come out, and you can slowly embed that to the new work type you are about to have, you know, with this journey you're about to embark. And at the end of the day, you'll just notice you're already good at it. Okay, so yeah, just enjoy and let it get to you without feeling anxious and nervous. I mean, it's okay for you to feel anxious and nervous, but not that much. Okay, just enjoy it. Enjoy the training. Okay, so those are the 6 tips I hand over to you guys. I hope this really is a great help for your call center training, and I hope you're gonna pass your call center training, of course. And I'll see you in the production floor, putting that headset on and welcoming your customer. That's it, guys. So I got reminded of something. Okay, now when you're good already at something that you do, my ask is, and I highly encourage all the individuals out there to never stop improving.
Yeah!
You know, never stop, limit the knowledge you may have, you may acquire, because you know, that may come handy in the future. Alright, so never stop learning. Okay? So that's it, folks. Again, before I end this video, I would like to remind all the viewers to please click the like and subscribe button and the notification bell for you to get notified for our future videos. See you later, folks, and I hope it's already in the production floor. Bye.